Do you ever feel stuck or a lack of motivation to do something that you know is important? Well, in this video, I'm gonna hypnotize you right here, right now, to give you extreme motivation and success, whether it's in your career, your personal life, your health, or any other aspect of life. Let's go. So a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video where I hypnotized you right there from your home to feel a big energy boost. And the feedback was incredible. Some of you said that it helped you get through a rush at work. Some of you said that it helped you get through your exams. And some of you said that you felt like you were getting superpowers. And I was really happy about that. So I thought to myself, what else can I do that you guys can use to benefit your life? And I thought about this. With the holidays coming around, a lot of you are making New Year's resolutions. The weather is getting, cold in a lot of places, and sometimes when it's cold, it's hard to motivate yourself to do the things you need to do. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a giant boost in motivation. And this could be for anything that you need to motivate yourself for, whether it's you're trying to eat healthier, you're trying to exercise more, you're trying to work on more projects, you're trying to call more clients, whatever it is, or overall just to feel more motivated, this is the video for you. So we're gonna try this today. You're gonna get a big boost in motivation so you could go out and do all the things that it is you've been procrastinating, but also in the future, whenever you need to feel a boost of motivation for a specific thing, you just come right back to this video and I got you. So before we get into this, I'm gonna ask you right now to go ahead and like this video and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. The reason I'm saying that now is because at the end of this video, this is gonna work so well for some of you that you're gonna be excited to get up and go do stuff that you might just forget to do it, so I'm asking for it now. Okay, let's get you all motivated and ready to go. Now, what we're doing today is one of the most powerful and beneficial techniques I've ever studied in all of hypnosis. It's also very quick for how effective it is, but like all my other hypnosis videos, I do need you to sit down comfortably in a quiet environment without any distractions. This will only take a couple of minutes, but it's important for you to be able to focus on what we're doing. Before we even begin, there are two things that I need you to think about. The first one is what we call the desired activity, the thing that you need motivation for. So whether this is a specific project you've been procrastinating, whether it's a goal like, you want to upload more stuff on social media, whether it's you want to eat healthier, you want to exercise more, whatever it is, this is the desired activity. Take a second to think about what it is you want motivation for today. You can always come back and do other ones as well, but focus on one for today. The second thing I need you to think about is what we call the pleasure activity. This is something that either you do regularly or that you've done before that brings you nothing but joy. Something that when you think about it makes you feel really happy, and it's something that you're excited to do and that you would do again without hesitation, an activity that you really love. For example, for me, this is either playing video games or a vacation that I once took that I had a really great time on. Those are my pleasure activities, so take a second and find yours. There's only one restriction for your pleasure activity. It can't directly conflict with your desired activity. For example, if the thing you're trying to get motivated for is to eat healthy, your pleasure activity can't be binge eating chocolate. It can't conflict like that. So anything else works, anything at all. So take a second, find your desired activity, the thing we're working on, and your pleasure activity, the thing that brings you tons of happiness. Okay, now that you have those two things, we're ready to start. So make sure you're sitting down comfortably, uncross everything, arms, legs, everything. Put your feet flat on the floor and put your hands either on your thighs or by your side, whatever feels more comfortable. Shake your head around like this. This feels really good. It gets the tension out. Go both ways. When you're done, tilt your head forward like this and close your eyes. You have to close your eyes. It's extremely important to keep your eyes closed. Good. Now we're going to start with a deep breath of air in. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath of air in and all the way out. And notice how breathing deeply relaxes the entire body. Take a second deep breath of air in all the way in and all the way out. And as you feel that relaxation taking over completely, you might want to shift around a little bit to get even more comfortable. Totally up to you. I want you to be as comfortable as you could possibly be. And take one last deep breath of air in all the way in and all the way out. And allow yourself to completely give into that relaxation as you sit there comfortably relaxing, feeling really good right there with that relaxation fully taking over, going deeper and deeper with every breath you take, every sound you hear, every word I say. And now that you're sitting there nice and relaxed in that chair, I want you to focus on your pleasure activity. Remember that activity that you thought of? The one that makes you feel nothing but joy when you're doing it, or even just thinking about it. The one that makes your heart really happy. Think of that activity right now. Imagine yourself doing it right now. Notice how great you feel. Notice how amazing it is. Notice how you can do this forever. It's just the greatest feeling to partake in this activity. Focus on that. I want you to really see an image right now, right in front of you. Build an image of yourself doing that activity. A still image. Hold it right there. A frame that represents exactly how you feel when you're doing this. And step into it. Imagine doing it. Look at that picture and imagine how good you feel. Is there something you're hearing, or is it just purely the emotion and the visual that makes you feel how great this activity is? Focus on that. Really build that image. Good. Look at that image and now allow it to fade away. Slowly that image fades away. Always remember what it looks like, but let it fade away. Great. Now I want you to take a second to just think of nothing. Just think of how comfortable you are right now as you breathe. And maybe with every breath you get even more and more relaxed. And now I want you to think of the other activity, the desired activity, the thing that you're about to get extremely motivated for. I want you to think about that activity. I want you to imagine yourself doing this activity or getting ready to do this activity. Really picture it. Imagine yourself right in the middle of that action. And again, I want you to build an image right in front of you. See a picture, an image, a still image of you doing this activity. Freeze that image and look at it. Analyze it. I want you to make it really vivid. Is there a color? Is there a color associated to this image that you're seeing? Is there a frame around this image that allows you to make it more vivid, more memorable? Really build a solid picture of this activity. Take a second. Great. Now let go of that. Once again, allow it to just fade to black as you breathe, relaxing, sinking, drifting, feeling just really comfortable right there in your chair. Now I want you to imagine, really vividly imagine, right in front of you, but about 5 or 6 feet away, that first image, the pleasure activity. Bring it right up, but place it in your mind about 5 or 6 feet in front of you. Notice how the second you bring that image up, you feel that excitement, you feel that joy, you feel that happiness. Those emotions just take over completely and it feels great, doesn't it? But now, about a foot or two in front of you is that second image, the desired activity. Imagine that one right in front of you, blocking your view of the pleasure activity. You know the pleasure activity is there, but you can't see it because you're blocked by this great big desired activity, the second image. Really imagine that in front of you. See that still picture right in front of you. It's bigger. It's all you can look at. It's right in front of you. Really picture it there. And now, in the middle of that image, I want you to imagine that you're taking your finger and you're poking a hole right through that image, the second one, the desired one. You're making a hole in that image, and that hole is growing, and it's growing, and it's growing, and right through that hole, really imagine this hole opening up, and through it, you could see the pleasure activity. And just by seeing the pleasure activity through this hole, you feel excited, you feel great, you feel so happy. And just when you feel that emotion, because you could see that activity back there 5 or 6 feet away, that hole closes up. It closes up, it closes up, it closes up, and once again, you're only looking at the desired activity, the second image. Now once again, take your finger and poke a hole right in the middle of that. And notice how that hole gets bigger again. Maybe it's faster this time. And again, you could see the pleasure activity and you feel so great and you feel so happy and excited, and you could see it clearly now. That hole is growing. You could see right through this first frame to that pleasure activity. And again, the hole closes and closes and closes, and now it's gone, and all you're looking at is the desired activity. One third and final time, I want you to imagine taking your finger, poking a hole right in the middle of that frame, and that hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you could see the pleasure activity, and you're feeling great, and that hole closes, but that emotion is still there. You know it's there. You feel excited. You feel happy. So excited. Notice how great that feels. But now you're only looking at the desired activity, the second frame right in front of you. But something's different, isn't it? It feels different to look at it, doesn't it? And now as you breathe, and those images kind of fade away, always in your subconscious mind, but not thinking about it consciously. You allow yourself with every breath to maintain that excitement, that motivation, that great feeling. And with another breath, you know what this means. You found a new excitement, a new pleasure towards this activity, and you know how great it's going to feel when you do it. When you're done, how accomplished you'll feel, how great you'll feel, how happy you'll be. And take another breath. And now with every breath, you allow yourself to come back into the room once more, opening your eyes, coming right back into the room, feeling great. Okay, so that was it. Now, some of you right now are just beaming with motivation. You're excited, you're ready to go attack your challenges, and some of you feel really nice and relaxed because that relaxation worked really well for you. Let me know in the comments how you feel, how this worked, if you appreciate this kind of content, and if you want more content like this. Once again, remember to subscribe and turn those notifications on, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.